Hi everybody, today I'll show how to play very cool Spanish drumming. This may have seemed pretty hard, but frankly it's not as difficult as it seems. In this video I'll show several options of this technique for beginners and for the advanced players as well. And this is my new channel and my first tutorial video here, so please give it a like and leave a short comment to help more people to reach this video. Thanks. So to begin this, I advise to learn the basic strumming without any chords. We can learn it on open strings, or we can mute the strings like that. I'll show it now at a slow tempo. Remember, if muting the strings, do not make any sound. The only mute the strings, the gentle touch of your left hand, like that. As you can see, we have some arrows here, and all we need to do is play one loop of this drumming at a slow tempo. Down, up, down, up, up, down, up. I'll show it slowly. When we play downstroke, we use all the fingers except the thumb. And when we hit up, we use the thumb. You don't need to have any nail here, it's unnecessary. So start playing this until this point. Down, up, and then just put your fingers on the top of the guitar. That's all. Down, up, fingers on the guitar. And then in this point, just lift the index finger up, not the thumb. Okay? Again, down, up, fingers on the guitar, and then finger up. And down and up, that's all. Again, down, up, fingers on the guitar. Now index up, and then downstroke again, and then up again. That's it. Down, up, fingers on the guitar. Now index up, and then downstroke again, and then up again. That's all. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And now try to play number of loops. You can play 2 or more loops connected. Okay, it's not so easy, so practice this a little and then we will add the chords. For example, let's take a simple E chord. As well, we can add another chord. Let's move an E chord a little bit to the right side and we'll get something like that. As you can see, I played 2 loops of the strumming for each chord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, do not touch the 6th string then playing the 2nd chord. Without the 6th string it will sound better, so practice a little and when you're ready we'll move on. And now let's add one more element, hitting the top of the guitar. Now instead of placing the fingers on the guitar, we simply hit the top of the guitar. Okay, down, up, hit the guitar, close the strings, and then index up, down, up, all the same. We can use the same chords as well. When you close the strings, open your palm like this. practice this until you can play it at a moderate tempo. Remember, do not play this fast right away. Learn it at a slow tempo and only then speed up. Alright, now let's add more chords. Let's take, for example, A minor, G, F, and E chords. If you're a beginner and playing F as a bar chord is too difficult for you, you can play F chord like this. So, if we add those chords, we can get something like this. One, two, one. 1, 2, 1, 2, and again. Okay, that's very simple chords. You can practice this as well. How this will sound will depend on the speed at which you play, but don't start playing fast right away. Work at a slow pace, gradually speeding up the duration. So this was a beginner's part. Now I'll show you how to play this more professionally. Before I show this, I have a small favor to ask of you. If you are interested in what I show, please subscribe to my channel, like this video and leave a short comment. This will help promote the channel and I will be motivated to upload more videos for you. Thank you very much. Now let's add a new chords. Actually, this is the same chords, but it has different shapes. Now we can play A minor 7 instead of A minor here. And then we can play G7 chords instead of G here at this position. And then we can use F7 chord. And then we can use two chords, E and that shape of E chord. Okay, we can call it E add 9 flat chord. First play it at the same way, like they did with the simple chords. Take two loops of each chord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here, for example, we can take 1 and 1. Okay, like. Practice first by building these chords and playing them a few times separately. Make sure they sound clean without any rattling. Oh. Okay, now I'll show one more element. Firstly, very often in Spanish music, the first beat is muted. Try playing it like this and your guitar will sound even more interesting. As you can see, here I muffled every first beat. That is, on each first downstroke, I simply lifted the fingers of my left hand and left them above the strings with a gentle touch without pinching any of them. And then I just pushed again. As you can see, it sounds a little different. Now I want to show you something else. Sometimes I may add a Spanish rasgao, which is a very interesting technique. We can add it in different places depending on what we want to hear. For example, like this. Yeah, rasgao, that's a technique. How it works, we seem to open our fingers from the little finger to the index finger. This is a rather complex element and it's not for beginners, but if you want to learn how to master Spanish technique in the future, I advise you to start practicing this technique. In principle, you don't even need a guitar for this. You can learn to do this on any flat surface. So practice on this separately, and if you succeed, you can add this to our strumming. I'm adding it here. And this plays at the second loop. The first loop I play regular. And the second and again. Okay, we can switch before. In general, you can add rasgaos in different parts of strumming, and this is not the only technique. There are a lot of Spanish techniques. For example, here I used many different Spanish techniques, but of course we can't learn everything in one lesson, and even what I gave today is a lot of material, maybe for hours, for days, or even for months. It all depends on your level of play, your desire to learn, and your perseverance. And I'll be happy to show more Spanish and other guitar techniques in future episodes. So please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.